And hello everybody and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream here on the RC channel, live on Twitch and YouTube with your boy Ranger J 1999. Welcome you guys into another Taco Tuesday. That's right, Scarers. I know it's Thanksgiving weekend, but think about celebrating the greatness of tacos as we do every Tuesday on this channel, and go out and have a delicious taco. Your boy Ranger will not, so why don't you eat a couple of extra tacos or one extra taco for your boy Ranger, and think of him when you think of him. Because I love tacos. I love them, but I can't be eating this. I gotta stay on target. I gotta get ready for MegaCon. I gotta be looking my best. So there you go. Well, welcome to the stream. We do the stream every day at this time, Monday through Thursday. However, we're only going to do it Monday through Wednesday because it's Thanksgiving holiday. As I'm sure everybody, all of our U.S. skewers know, it is getting ready for the holiday season. And derper derp, Ranger singing something Christmassy. So yeah, we got this stream today. We'll go for however long we'll go. But you know, there's not much going on. We've got, you know, we got nothing going on. We have Conquest, so we'll look at some Conquest stuff today. If you have any questions about the Jar Jar event, not only do we have a video of that on the RSG YouTube channel with all our playlists for all the playthroughs and things of that nature, guides. So if you need help with that, you can. But if you need help while I'm live, you can ask me questions. But just look at the video. We go over the modding. We go over everything in that video, so you can go through, slide through what you need to go through and things of that nature. Look at the mods, things of that nature that we do, and get your Jar Jar Binks meets like. So glad to have you guys here. You know the deal. Give your greetings, say hi to me, say hi to all the other skewers, and we will get you squared away by shouting you out, saying thank you for being here. You could be watching anything else, but you're watching this, and I appreciate that about you. And I just like to say thank you. Give a shout out to your name. Supporting the channel. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. And since it is Taco Tuesday, go ahead and get your request in for mini Ross reviews. You don't have to do anything for it. Now, there is a pecking order. Patreons, anybody that goes to !Shuey in Twitch or the PayPal link in YouTube and donate a Swevin, you get on top of the list of me looking at your account before anybody else. That's just the way it works. They support the channel financially, so I give them a higher seating at the table. That's just the way it goes. But anybody can get a mini Ross review. You don't have to donate for it. If you want a mini Ross review, have me look at a couple things. Don't have to do anything for it. Just throw your ally code in with a couple things that you have questions about your account. It could be modding. It could be who you want to farm. All that kind of stuff. Just have me look at something. It's fine. It's you know, patrons get this whenever they want, but we do it just for everybody on Taco Tuesday. So there you go. If you have any questions outside of that, just put the word question for an actual question, comment, and statement, and throw those in there, and we'll get those scooped up. But being a holiday week, being that it's Conquest and stuff, you know, it's a little slow time here in, you know, Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. We did have a big update, which we'll cover tomorrow in the news. We did have a big update of CG's listening. Looks like they are very much listening. And they're listening to us, giving their feedback and things to Capital Games. Yes, they're listening to you guys, and they're listening to us, and they are making changes, and good on CG. Let me know in the comments or in the live chat what you think. Feedback is feedback, so let me know what you guys think of the changes that they announced and stuff. Pretty cool in my opinion. Drink some of that good energy drink here. All right, so we'll do some Conquest. You got mods for mod depression? I didn't even look. I don't think we do. Let me look here. Yeah, there's no mod depression yet, as them kids say in them streets. Let me look here real quick. Well, I didn't check the mod store. I mean, why not? The 5-speed, we'll give it a shot. Most likely when I get those mods, it usually goes Caca diarrhea. Okay, do that. So far in the chat, we've got Lord Megatron, of course, with the hearts and waves. That's very good to see Lord Megatron here. We've got the Wolf Man joining us as Happy Up Rangers Skewers. Both of them on Twitch. Over on YouTube, we've got Mithral Nerudo. What a name! Not Mithrandir. That would be Gandalf. I'm sorry, we're not going to get our myths. We're not going to screw around and mess that up. But good to see you, Myth. As always, just hey. Low call action too. Very nice. Hit me, Kimmy, one more time. Says good afternoon, Skewers and Ranger. Hello, Kimmy. Hope you're on break. You get me in trouble with your boss one more time, young lady. Well, I'll just be upset. Nothing really will happen about it because it's you. Depressed Swamp is jumping in. Says morning, Skewers and Delicious J. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you, my friend. Are you down with Ren2G? Yeah, you know me. It's joining us over on YouTube. Says hi, Ranger and Skewers. Hello, Ren2G. Myth says, oh, you want me to look at some stuff? Well, we just met, Myth. I mean, I don't know you that well. You haven't met my folks. I mean, long way to go in this relationship, you know, but all right, you convinced me. I'll look at your stuff. All right. Sure. Need some help? I'm here to give it to you. I'd be the kind of guy I am. It's not stirring around. He's like, I need you to look at some stuff. And I'm like, all right, I'll do it. I forgot, says Depressed Swamp. When do you go on break and when do you come back to streaming? After Wednesday night, I will not be streaming until the next Monday. So there will be no streams this weekend. I might join. If Scribbles has a stream on Friday, I'll jump in for that. I am not helping him with those shots like that anymore. My colon can't handle it. I just can't do that. If he gets 900 shots, well, he's going to have to be a big boy and he's going to have to do those shots. I don't mind helping, you know, like 10 or something, but I'm not, no, my intestinal tract can't handle that amount of Fosters and Burnett. I mean, it can, I just don't, you know, next day I'm just like, ugh. Okay, so you want me to look at, JMK modding, and then still pushing, okay, Sokatano. I'm going to say no. I'm going to go into your inventory. I'm going to say no. If you're doing JMK, I think you had Cat ready to go up along with him. Yeah. So, no, I just think you go all in, get everything you need for GL, Galactic Legend of Sokatano. Let's look at your modding on newbie. Good speed. Should be faster. You want him 570 or higher. Everything else is fine on him. Yeah, if we can get him a little bit faster. What do you got on this still left? That hit. I don't know if you can calibrate these. So yeah, you missed on some of these, but if we can get this replaced eventually. What do you got on your circle? Yeah, if we get the circle redone with another higher speed set and the triangular, that's fine. So yeah. It's Owie, the hero that we need, not the one we deserve. We're on Twitch. How's it going, Ranger? Finally, we can sing CG's praises a bit. I told you, they're listening. Yes, we can sing their praises. Holy W's, the last update finalized Radis Endurance Execute your Tone 1 you can do every day. Ranger got Ranger for 10 shards. That's right. That's right. Fantastic. It's fantastic. So, Myth. Yes. Hold on, let me get the chat going. Then let's do this. Apparently YouTube doesn't want. Fuck you, YouTube. YouTube's being a butthole. Yeah, want to let me pop out the chat? That'd be nice so I can see shit. Thanks. YouTube's today. They did listen. They listened about Assault Battles. They are trying to help with the episode track thing. I'm telling you guys, you say stuff to the content creators. We tell that to CG, and then they listen to your guys' feedback on those posts and stuff. So on those in the forums, the whatever they're called. I'm having a part moment. Battle Fries, hey, what's going on? So hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful day too there, Battle Fries. Good to see you, my friend. What's your guess if Mary becomes vulnerable this week or next? Probably next. I'm gonna go next. All right, so we've got this. Oh, we're helping our friend Myth. Yeah, a little bit more speed on Kenobi, so they still need to be replaced. You just get them above 570, you'll be fine. A little slow, but outside of that, it looks great. Took DTMG up. Good, did you? All right, you got the right idea. Yeah, I mean, as long as he's, yeah, you got the right idea on him. All right. I mean, you could do Stormtrooper. He's not a bad one to have, but not really. I mean, you're finished getting Kenobi to 8, Master Kenobi to 8, unless you want to wait and save that Relic 8 for Ahsoka, right? See, Snips is 9, Ahsoka's 9. No, just wait, because you remember you've got 2 characters. Let me see, where's your Ezra? Haven't got Ezra yet. Wait, is he Jedi? He's Jedi. I'm an idiot. Okay, so you got him at 3. You're going to need to get him to 8. It's going to be important. Getting Ahsoka to 9. So save your resources, save your stuff. Get ready for GL Ahsoka. We still have another character, General Hera, that you're going to have to get, right? Look at your Spectre. Yeah, you got to finish up Huang. You got to go get General Hera. Badonkadonk. And so that's some additional resources. So no, I say stay on target, Myth. Round up whatever you want to round up with your JMK, but outside of that, just hoard your stuff. So you can take Huang, 7 stars, pop into his relic. And same thing with General Hera. So you can get to GL Ahsoka. Now, after that, we can look at your stuff, and then you're going to have some flexibility here. Having GL Ahsoka, I think she's going to be insane. With that team is going to be really nasty. And that'll be your outside of C and Lord Schmader. I mean, we may go for some other teams to round out. I think after GL Ahsoka, unless you really want to go hard into the new Bad Batch Myth, with the next era, things of that stuff. I think just hoard, because I'm doing the same thing. I'm in the same boat you are, Myth. Let's hoard. Let's get our deal, Ahsoka. Let's get all the materials. We're going to need to take that young lady to 9 and then get the team rounded up. And once that's done, then we can kind of look at this again. But a little bit work on your GMK, but outside of that, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, man. Impressive. Most impressive. Coming together nicely there, Myth. Really, cargo package? Hell no. Personal Apple, what's your gut? No, we did that one. Do you think General Syndulla's Omicron will be for GAC? Possibly, I think so, yeah. Yeah, she could be. We know Ezra's are, right? And so, but I think she may have a leadership GAC Omicron, because a lot of people may not have GL Ahsoka right off the bat. They want you to be able to use a team, a Spectre. So I could see it as maybe just one of her things. She'll have a leader, but maybe her Omicron's just to boost the team a little bit so that you can use it somewhat effectively in GAC. So I could see that definitely. But with all the ones on Ezra, maybe they just go TW most likely. So we'll see. It could go in either direction, honestly, Battle Fries. It's just kind of how they foresee it and stuff. Ali, the finalizer and radish change is huge for people who got Lightspeed bundles. Yeah, it is. Galactic Legend Sokatana better be nuts with the price tag. Wolfman, I think you'll be most shocked. I think she's going to be insane. I mean, just the pieces alone with her, with what Huang, Ezra, and Sabine already. We haven't seen the complete kit of General Hera. I don't think, no. Once we get that, it's going to come together, and you're going to be like, I mean, it's going to be a complete team. It's going to be nasty. And I think her being a tank and then getting pissed off, and I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be really good. I haven't seen anything. It's just pure speculation. I don't know any more than you do, but I'm just, you look at the way the team dynamic is playing out, and even if she's decent with that team, Jesus Christ, I just think it's going to be super powerful. And I am with you, Wolf. It better be, because we've made quite a little bit of an investment there. You know what I'm saying there, brother? Oh yeah, Budge. That's a pretty penny we've been putting into this. Yeah, but different times, right? I think, like, if you go back and look at the GLs, CG's kind of been experimenting, and I think they're learning their lessons with Galactic Legends. Like, if you look back in the day with Ray and SLKR, Ray, when she first came out, was really powerful, and they had to go back and revamp and do some stuff with SLKR. And then we got C and JML, and then you can kind of see their heads turning a little bit with Galactic Legends and how they were, what was starting to transpire, especially with the events. And then we got Lord Schmader and JMK, and they needed lifters, and I think they need to go back and kind of look at Lord Vader's kit. But again, the pieces were not complete. Then we got into Leia and Jabba, and what was interesting about those two GLs is they started really putting teams, like Jabba, you had the team outside the 5th when it was optional. They kind of got away with that with Leia, mainly because they kind of tied it again into the raid more so with what they did, and I think it backfired on them, because I think the Leia GL, and not that they're not powerful, they're powerful GLs, they're powerful characters, but the team itself was kind of like, all right, here's Drogon, something we created, and then the rest will be characters that you already have. And it just completely missed. I mean, don't get me wrong, Leia is strong and powerful, R2, Leia, stuff, but they missed the opportunity. I think with Ahsoka, they've realized that having a full team out there is really one, it brings the iconic nature of the characters from the show. Everybody likes different characters from that show, but just the overall general vibe. You have a complete team that you put together, and it's going to be dynamic. The other ones, Jabba more so, but yeah, you can see the things that they've tried to learn from and change as they've gone through GLs, what works, what doesn't work, things of that nature. And I think it's gonna kind of culminate into GL Ahsoka. C needs, they brought in Bane, but then we learned Bane was so goddamn good by himself. It's like, why would you add him to C? Now, SLKR getting Dark Ray is going to be a game changer, and it's going to be exceptionally powerful. So, yeah. Leia's powerful, very much so. But it's like they missed an opportunity there. I mean, General Han, General Lando, Nine Nub, all these characters from Return of the Jedi that they could have incorporated with that team that would have made it felt even better. I mean, there were just so many different ways they could have gone with it, Return of the Jedi, and they just didn't do it. And it just doesn't. Don't get me wrong, I love Leia. I think she's a great GL, but it's just not the same, right? Ahsoka feels complete, right? So for me, yeah. Why can't I capture your... Oh, there we go. Hey, Keo, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a bit, man. What's going on? Glad to have you here, buddy. Hey, gay. Hey, gay. Well, all right, Wolfman, what do you want me to look at? It says, Great Mother's Team. Let's take a look, shall we? How are they looking? He says, the Great Mother's Team finished up DTMG and pushing Dark Side Ray. Thoughts on either run at Ross or going for the next show? Okay. Great Mother Team. Okay. I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GLs minus Lord Schmader. Minus Leia. You could go for your next push into a GL. Let's see how you're looking on Spectre and stuff. I mean, it's really, you've got the flex, because I think you've done a pretty good job here, I guess. Yeah, I think you've done a good enough job. You've got Gungans. You've done Gungans. I know you have, right? No. You do Gungans as a side project. You do have Kenobi and Qui-Gon, which I think is brilliant. Wolf, you listen to me. Yes. I bet that's turning out very well with those extra rewards credits and stuff, aren't they, Wolfie? Mm-hmm. Just living life. Been hearing many pins about the new update. Well, there's been a change to the update. Oh, we'll cover it. So the new changes I like. The problem was with Galactic Challenges, and there was some stuff with assault battles. People were really down on KO. However, they just had a new update come in today, or an announcement, and I'll bring it in. They listen to the fans and things of that nature, and they're like, "Hey, we're hearing you, and we're going to make some changes to the store and other places and stuff." I mean, yeah. Let's hold up. Usually cover this on the Wednesday stream, but you know, it's for the homies. You know. Okay, so let's talk about the three big things that were coming. All right, so it should work out very well for this. That's right. You can see the people saying you did good, CG. So let me pull this up for everybody since we're asking. Wolfman, it looks good. Looks good, Wolfie. I think let's go for another GL, either Ahsoka or Leia. You've done a really good job of rounding out your team. You can either go work on your Gungans just to have that team, or you can go into the newer stuff, Balin, Ahsoka. Probably Ahsoka since she's a GL. Depends on how you feel about where you're at with Ezra, things of that nature. You're doing an outstanding job with your count, so I would be fine with any choice you make here at this point. I mean, you've really at 9.4 to have this sitting here with Bane and everything else. I think, brother, you have flex, man. You can flex on whatever you want to work on, and it'll be very good for you. It's what I would say. It's more like what are you more comfortable with wanting to do, right? If you burned a little burned out on Galactic, Legends, then go do another team like Gungans or something. And if you think you're ready for the next push for Galactic Legend, then I'm okay with that too. But you've done a really good job here with your stuff. All right, let me pull up this post. Properties. Okay, so let's talk about this. Some big posts yesterday that everybody's been talking about. Thanks for all the help and extra set eyes. Keep me on the finish. You're damn right, and good to see you, Wolfman. I'm really not missing. Don't get me wrong. The Zealous Ambition I do miss, Boss. What the Volatile Accelerator kind of miss, but with some of the other ones, I've figured it out, and if we still getting the dots and thermals and things, and as long as they die quickly, it's like, yeah. Don't get me wrong, Boss. You'll never hear me say, no, I don't want Zealous Ambitions, although we never seem to get them while we're doing it. Yeah, I get Amplified Agonies and the other stuff, and things of that nature. But yeah, you'll never. They brought Zealous Ambitions back, Boss. You know me, I'd be a happy little sailor. I'm not even a sailor. I'm a ground pounder. Oh, Lady Ada. Ooh, good to see you. All right, so let's talk about this. So these are some posts from yesterday. Good afternoon, my lady. Hello, Hall Table. We have another community milestone event coming up this year. Thanks to your feedback, we have chosen Conquest Senses. So can you driven side note? Oh, okay, that's not the one I was looking for. Be pushed in the web store. So you get stuff from the web store. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Okay, so with today's update, we've made an adjustment to certain fleet masteries that will allow the events to be visible for players who do not have in 30 shards of the ship. Endurance, Home, Executrix, Red is final ownership. If you have any of these ships through 30 more, no longer be accessible to you. Players who do not have them will be able to complete this event once a day and refresh it. That's a big thing. I was just talking about it. This allows you to get these ships faster, and this is a very nice one. Now, I was kind of curious about what the hell was going on. So if we go back to the game for a second, right? So they're going, wait, I can't get extra shards. What's happening? It's just okay. But they've got the these events where you can get the many get these done faster, and I was like, that's fantastic. I can't do it. I can do the battle for nothing, which is pointless, right? But yeah, I think that is brilliant. I think that is absolutely brilliant. So that is an unbelievably good thing, like Abby brought up. All right, let's go back into the post here, because the other big thing here, hold on. Assault battles update. Also, do not spend your shard shop on the capital ships, right, Ranger? Please give a PSA, Ranger. Yes, do not do that. There's other things there you'll want to get. Hey, I'm all right. Listen, it's just extra currency for me, boss, and I think you and me both. I think for the overall health of the game, all of us old crusty vets, right? Like, you know what? Go get those shards. Get those ships done. I am with you 100% on that, boss Livewire. 10 shards. It does add up. It's like once a month. You know, we'll deal with it. Mary J says, Misa unlocked Jar Jar. Congratulations, Misa like. Hey, look, everybody, it's Mary J. He's part of Team Rock. We'll blast off and win the day. My name is James. I'm totally not gay. Yeah, I'm not overly concerned about it. Okay, assault battle update. Wanted to give you an update on the assault battle scheduling. Starting in December, all 9 assault battles return with an altered cadence schedule. This is what I suggested they do. They are listening. New schedule. Each assault battle will take turns on the first 4 Wednesdays and Saturdays of the month, with an additional assault battle on the first Monday of every month. While we have 9 assault battles, this is how our schedule will be. The team is currently exploring options on how to handle the cadence when more events become available. When we have more information to provide, we'll make sure to message you about it. Thank you for your support and feedback, and we look forward to seeing you on the hall table. Bonus news sneak peek of the holiday lineup. There you go. They will bring for the holidays, so you get all of them. That's big, right? Because they were hearing you about the assault battles, so they did that. Excuse me. What am I looking for? Those are the big ones, right? And they're updating a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of changes that they're doing with the episodes and things and stores and shards and things and breakfast cereals, and they're listening. They're listening. They heard you about the assault battles. They heard us. You through us telling them don't do that. Fix it. You know, they listen to like, hey, it doesn't matter. Figure out a cadence and put it in there, right? If you don't take away stuff from the players, and now they're doing it. And then they listen to you about what you want to see in the stores, and they want to see about, you know, ships, and you need help with this. So they're listening, guys, and filling out those surveys and things and letting them know what you think constructively. Really, they do listen, and I think it's important. So keep doing that, guys. Again, be constructive. They'll go in there, say, you know, drop 20 F-bombs. I don't think that goes constructively well over to somebody. Yeah, regardless, they're listening, right? So they got the new loyalty program that you can get extra energy and stuff by just getting free packs in the store if you go to the store every day. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they're doing that I really like. Now, going back, one thing I do want to see though moving forward, because you can change the tracks and you can give out to the extra stuff and you can do all the things that we've seen them do, right? I'm still concerned about this Galactic Challenge. Yeah, you'll still be able to get it. You'll be easier for free to play to get it with the extra points and things of that nature, but I don't know. Just seeing the Galactic Challenge and it says, you know, a feat is if you bought the pack. If you want to have that, fine. Then the other 3 need to be more free to play friendly. It had nothing to do with the new character. If you have the episode pass, that's all you need. If you want to keep that one, I'll meet you halfway there, Capital Games. But the other one should be more along the lines of complete the battle. You know, do this, you know, those kind of things, the easier ones. If you want to have one for a specific faction, fine, have the Jaws in there, but have the other one be complete the battle. That's all you need. Give free to play a little bit more wiggle room on them getting through these tracks and stuff, and I think it will be in a lot better spot. If you want to keep the did you buy the night the character thingy, whatever, fine. If the episode pass, fine. If you want to make that one of the things, fine. But don't. If you wanted to make where the whales get some kind of thing, give them bonus stuff. I think we should leave the galactic challenges where the keep the episode pass, but anything else related to star stuff, make that bonus things for any bit that whales. Leave and bring more of the feats in that realistically players, because a lot of them don't work on these teams. They're not working on Rebel fighters. They're not working on Tuscans. They're not working on Jawas. As you can see through some of the stuff I've already been looking at, these people are working for the top stuff, you know, to be better in GAC and TW and all these other event modes. So I'm interested to see how that plays out over the coming weeks and months. Yeah, so we'll see in the next episode. Now, the next episode's a weird one, Owie, and remember, guys, it's the holiday one. There's no characters and things of that nature, so we'll see how they play that one. We're not really getting a true era episode one till January 14th when the new stuff for Bad Batch and things comes in. So I'll see what they do for the holiday one. I still may get it because the rewards are really good. I think the $19.99 that pass with the additional rewards is fantastic. You know, I think it's a great value, you know, especially when you're giving you 20 of each of the characters that come in those episodes for that 28-day period, whatever they may be. I just think that's phenomenal value. That right there, plus the additional gear and pieces and stuff. As long as there's value in what they put out there, then I'll go for it, right? But there's a difference between me and Conquest and this new track pass, the $19.99 and the $9.99. Like, I've got the Conquest pass, the $9.99. I don't need. Now, I do think there's some value there for certain circumstances for the higher pass. You do get more stuff, and it does make your life a hell of a lot easier. But am I paying $40 and $30 for those two things? Not really. I don't need to. Now, there are some additional benefits to that, but that's subjective, and that's going to be you guys making that call of what you find value in those. I don't think there's value in those, even for mid-tier. And I mean, as long as you're getting the $9.99 and the $19.99 pass a month, $30 a month, it's really all you need. Take those extra rewards, get through the tracks easier, get those free character shards, get your characters 4 or 5 stars quicker. Same thing with Conquest, you know, so, you know, it depends. That maybe those rewards and that extra energy and things that those passes do and things will be a benefit to you. So that you'll have to make that call. Again, value is subjective, but I think for the most of the player base, let's say the baseline, the medium, is that if you're going to spend, the $19.99 and the $9.99 pass are legit. I think they're very legit. Oh, I know, those guaranteed omnis was fucking insane, dude. I mean, I went from putting all my omnis on Ezra going into the viewing event, like, okay, I've got a lot of my omnis back, not bad. But yeah, they are listening. So this shows that they are listening, guys. You know, so they're making changes. They're taking that feedback. They're making some changes. There's more that still needs to be done, but I think that's a very positive thing that they are listening. And, you know, I think we need to just keep being constructive and giving that feedback to Capital Games so they can make the games with the way we want it. And I think that could lead to more positive things. Now, that doesn't mean we are always right on what we want, right? You know, CG has to make a decision on a business thing as well, so you have to take that in consideration. But the fact that they're listening and they are making some changes and things of that nature, I think that's a positive thing, and I think that's a step in the right direction. And I think CG should get credit for that. because we sure in the hell beat them the fuck up. I do it too. I beat them the hell up. You guys heard me rant last week, so anybody who's sitting there saying Ranger just a shill, you didn't hear me rant last week. I went ballistic a little bit. It was a small rant, not one of my big ones, but I ranted and I was pissed. You know, last week when this all launched, I'm like, what are you doing, CG? This cannot be the thing. It was a baby rant. Yeah, more of a baby rant. Yeah. Yeah, it was a small rant. But nonetheless, I did rant. No, it was a rant, Mary J. It wasn't just bitching. I had legitimate thoughts and complaints there, brother. Sorry. I just haven't had anything major to rant about yet, Wolfman. Trust me, if CG does something that, you know, yeah. A mini rant. 1/8 the size of a rant, Mary J. Yeah, as long as I'm not finding anything major flawed like I used to in the past with some of this shit, you know, that they would do when we didn't have any communication. It's like, okay. Y'all want to do that? Fine. Eat words. But that's toned down because CG does listen to me and the other content creators when we say something to, you know, to take that feedback. They're listening to you guys. They're taking your feedback now more than ever. So wish the communication was a little bit better. I think it's gotten a little bit better here. We've seen a lot of posts here lately from Capital Games. So again, positive steps, positive movement, positive direction. Again, when they mess up, we get them. Like last year with Leviathan, I went ballistic. But since then, there's been some things, of course, I've ranted about. Small doses, but, you know, again, we'll get them when they mess up, but we'll also sing their praises too. They need to know that we like what they're doing and you got to speak up constructively when on both ends when you like something or don't like something. Yeah, just like they'd made up their mind, they knew better, they were going to listen to us. And we're like, okay, we're telling you guys, people are quitting, you should listen, this is bad, stop effing around. And so it seems like it's changed. It's changed, and I like this. And we're not always going to agree, right? And that's okay. But as long as we can have communication and discuss it and express ourselves and things, yeah. Yeah, they need to look at PvP seriously. I do like some of the stuff that they've done here, but I mean, GAC and TW need to some hard looks at, right? The PvE content they've been just delving into, but for years they have not looked at TW for a long time and really rethink that game mode. And, you know, same thing with GAC. I mean, GAC is only being updated because of data crons, but it just shifts because of the crons here and there and new characters. That's the only reason that stays fresh. So yeah. Well, yeah, Mad Max. Good. What? Good to see you. But I think we should highlight the positives. I mean, that they're listening, that they're making these changes, that things are coming in. I think is really good. I mean, if you go to, where is it? Oh, we got new stuff. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Oh, look at Ranger getting new things. Yeah. We know where I'm going to buy. I'll take some of those. And I'll take some of those. Pretty sweet. What are you? Protection? Oh, that's... Oh, it's got health. Wrote this. All right. Fine, I'll do it myself. The shard changes here. I think this is brilliant. I mean, you get light side currency. Just really capital shit. Oh, so good. But they don't get the capital shit. But no, the light side currency and dark side currency is fantastic. Look at your gear and stuff and other things, but I mean, if you're close, let's say you need 30, you want to do it, sure, but that's a lot of shard currency. I think you save it for your light side currency, things of that nature. He's completely right on that. Don't buy. This will really help with GLs, things of that nature, and I really like it. Plus the changes they did for Galactic Legends where you don't lose your tickets and shit anymore. That's a really positive too. Oh, screen. I had it on the other one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. There you go. Thank you. We did that back in the day, man. We did. It's not that overall the datacrons themselves in general are pretty balanced. It's just that you get to certain datacron sets here, KO, and certain character ones. I think the problem was like the Great Mother one is it was just it was horrible, right? The Stunacron was really horrible. There was just like one or two. The other ones, like, we fought Qui-Gons and all this other stuff, and we beat it, And not that we didn't beat the Great Mothers, but you had to have the specific team and certain stuff, It's like, oh my god, right? The Bathing can be really bloody annoying if you don't have the right team and stuff. So when it gets to specific things like these, like the named character ones that you get through the event, yeah. But we've seen the Inquisitor one before. We've had the Starkiller one before, the Maul, outside of that, they're pretty balanced. I would say they're pretty balanced, but the named ones can be where it tips the scale. And I'm with you 1000% for KO. They've included more characters in them, and I don't like that as much because getting that many characters to the 9 with the resources, although they have increased some of the resources, but it's a bitch, man. And some of these crons can be ridiculous. Not all of them, because we see them, we're like, okay, cool, I've dealt with this before, I've got the team or whatever, and it's like, I can handle this. But some of them, you're just like, oh Christ. Hey, Desi Jingle Schnarf says Happy Taco Tuesday. Hello, lovely Desi Jingle Schnarf. But yeah, I'm interested in Skeleton Crew. I think it's going to be a fun little show. Again, I watch every Disney show. Some I like more than others. Some I don't really like at all. Some I just don't want to speak about. Some are like meh. There's parts of it I go, that's amazing, and there's other parts I'm like, why did we make this at all? So we'll see. I'll judge Skeleton Crew, just like everything else. I'll give it a shot. I'll see how it is. It's Star Wars, so I'm going to watch it, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it. But again, it's art, it's subjective, but I hope it's a fun kind of Goonie, kind of fun, kind of fun Goonies kind of adventure. I've been catching up on my anime, so I haven't seen Arcane or anything like that. I've been catching up on my anime shows. I'm not watching sports ball, I'm watching anime, and I've been enjoying my new seasons of stuff. The latest season of Konosuba was fantastic. There's a new Fairy Tail out, and I know Fairy Tail's not the greatest anime. I just like the characters are amazing. They just make me giggle. And the fights are phenomenal. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that came out. Fall is usually a big time. Fall into the Decembers. You get some during the early spring, like newer stuff. So I'll watch spring and summer for anime is like newer stuff is like, let me check this out. This looks interesting. Let me see. And then the other stuff is like, unless it's a continuous thing like One Piece or something, it's like, okay, let me, and then it comes out, and then I just have this horde of anime that I'm trying to catch up on. That and the mangas, it's like, oh my god. Oh, I love Konosuba so much. I believe in gender equality. Yes. Don't be overwhelmed, Kyo. Now, you will reach a point of saturation, kind of like I am. You see, I've got a lot here, and if you stay with it, eventually you'll catch up to where you're going to get more than you need, right? As long as you participate in TWs, get the reroll materials for the 9s and stuff, and you do you pick these up, just do sector 1, sector 4, get the crons, get the stuff out of sector 4 where you just, just sim. I do that a lot. Then yeah. You think? Do you think they're Weddle 73? I'm going to be going hard into these motherfuckers. And happy Taco Tuesday, Weddle 73. It's not a weird day. You get your hump and tacos combined into one day of the 2 days, or Weddle 73. So, I've seen Attack on Titan not censored, so I would not watch Attack on Titan censored. I don't watch Berserk uncensored. I don't watch any of those. I watch it straight up in Japanese, the way it was intended, and I can't watch Japanese. I can't watch anime dubbed. Yeah. Because a lot of kids will watch it, because they think it's, there's different versions for that reason, Mary J. So people have an option, to see it not with all the violence and stuff, because let's just be real, man. Attack on Titan is, God, Jesus, no Night Sisters on defense. I will not. We'll cover GAC Owie. I'll keep the Night Sisters for offense. Okay, God Almighty, you be there to remind me. It's that kind of weird zone, Mary J. I mean, there's some anime that you can have kids watch, but I mean, a lot of anime, especially in Japan, because they don't have the same hang-ups that we do. I did win my final round. We went 6-3. Should have been 7-2, but we'll take the 6-3. So yeah, we finished 6-3. Weddle 73 again. We have another winning record in GAC, as we always do. But yeah, our defense did very well. We knew that we had a good shot at that, because what they put on defense gave us goddamn the vapors. We got the full clear, but it was nasty. But with what they put on defense, I'm like, I think you're going to have problems. They did have problems because they didn't have the team and stuff to take on what we have on defense. I will not be streaming Thursday or Friday, so yes. But yeah, I've been watching a ton of anime. There's so many series out right now. Very nice. Weddle 73. I expect nothing less than from my awesome GAC Set the Count Data Keeper, because I went 3-0 this week, and I beat all 3 that went 2-1 last week. That's right. A Quiet Place. Yeah, none of those games you can ask Desi. Horror games, scary games, none of that stuff works on me. I just look at it more like interesting, like, oh, that's cool. Everyone else is screaming their heads off, and I'm sitting there going, wow, that's really cool looking. Who designed that, Hey, man. But you brought it back, Weddle 73, and that's all that matters, my friend. What was I talking about? KOK had me on something, and then I got sidetracked. Someone wanted to see Huang, yeah. Sorry. Hey, that's 6-3, baby. That's all you need. That's all you need, man. Hey, 6-3 is legit. But I mean, Friday Night Freddy's, things of that nature, I start and laugh, because I just start laughing. It's like, okay. Careful, look at us. Mad Max, you'll climb too close to the sun, and your wax wings will melt, fly, and fall back down into lower JC. Careful, look at us. Huang. That's what they want to go. He's pretty straightforward. Attacker. I wonder what I put on him. How about offense and crit chance? Lots of it. I have to kind of redo his money in a little bit. I don't have. This is one I want to change. I just don't have another cross with offense on it. Once I get one, I'll change this. I just have this just to have him with some stats. This one I want to change. So I went with potency. I figured why not. Not that it's really. It had some. That's what I was mainly looking for, but yeah, offense. Offense in the secondary, good speed, that kind of stuff. Crit damage, crit chance, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna make him a hard pipe hitting droid as his tradition. So yeah. Where's the press? Put your ally code in. Well, I mean, does yours look like mine? Yeah, there's other stuff that they do in that game where it's not jump scares, but you see the things coming at you slowly. That stuff doesn't work on me. But then again, I'm a psychopath, because I'm the idiot that climbs up a 300-foot tower and slides down and jumps into water, or jumps out of helicopters or airplanes, or rappels down the side of mountains or buildings and things of that nature face first, and for my hand. You know, I'm that crazy person. So horror does not scare me. You know, got squished out of Kyber 2. I think you'll round out if you get squished out of Kyber 2. I don't think so, because once you get into Kyber 3, you start seeing a significant drop off. KOK. I think you, and threes, man, it's hard to judge it because threes is a different animal. You know, because it is until you get your count rounded where you have enough teams to counter this, you can run into those buzzsaws. I think you'll be fine in Kyber 3. And don't trust me, I was in Kyber 1 and been squished in the Kyber 2. Most of the homies and homettes here can tell you the same thing. You know, we've all faced the great squishing, so you're not alone in that. I mean, you just saw all of us 7-2, 6-3, 6-3, and you think we're sniffing Kyber 1? You know what I'm saying? 7-2, 5-4, 6-3, and I'm outside of Kyber 1 looking in. And it's just the way it is, you know. So until CG addresses it, just win the battles you can, KO, and get the crystals you can. It's, yeah. I mean, I've got the characters and stuff, but it's just I can't overcome the squishing. I mean, think about it. To have a winning record as I do, and we have our rounds that I'm just like, okay, we're going. You know. Everybody should be total yes. She is. I know she is. Look at her. Look at her. Watch her. Whip it. Whip it, girl. Oh, that's for you, Mary J. She's like, come here. You must be punished, Mary J. Here, let's see it from the backside. Whip it, girl. We'll see it from there. Here, let me do this and then I'll flip her. Do it again. Whip that saber. Oh, oh. Person wanted to put his ally code in? I haven't seen it yet. He wanted me to look at his Hui Gang. But it's pretty straightforward. He's an attacker, so, but if you want to look at it. Yeah, I mean, the people that keep getting from Merodium getting up there are getting, yeah, they're not happy. And we've seen that Scribble's ran into one, and so is Karth. We've done his account a couple times. It's like, oh. Hey, Slapper, happy Taco Tuesday, our boy over there in the fish and chip shows. I know, Allie. There's a lot of they need to address, but you know what? It's fine. GAC for me is win, get crystals for the most part, have fun with you guys, do some insane stuff. And you guys know me. As long as it's logical and makes sense, I don't mind experimenting and trying like we did last round of GAC, right? As long as it's viable. I mean, if you say use cup and big face, I'm going to be like, no, I'm not going to do that. But if you give me good reasons to try team out, I don't mind trying to team out, you know, because at this point, I'm not going to get back into Kyber 1, you know, so. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're being way too hard on yourself, brother. You're not doing anything wrong. I don't take it personally when I lose, you know. Sometimes, the reason I lost one of my rounds is because just ran into a Saw team with 2 GLs, and for some reason I misplayed it, and this led to bad things. That's on me. The other two was, one was the guy had 1.3 million more GP than me. I think the other one was the same way. It's like, no, the other one was just, he just had an insane account, right? And I'm just like, I'd had to be perfect to win. I didn't take it personally. And the other one, the guy just out efficiently does. I mean, we got a 2050 something, and they scored a 2062 and beat us by 3 points. They were just really good. They played it well. I'm sure it was their marriage. Yeah, you have to be realistic here, KOK. You just have to be. I mean, you know, if you win, great. If you don't just do it the best you can and practice. You know, the thing is too, like you'll see me do this too. When I know we're outclassed in those few rounds that we do, I'm like, let's try some stuff because I'm not going to win. So I'll do some counters that I normally wouldn't do, and we'll see what happens, right? Just for you guys. So and just practice your counters, pressure your things, and just get in there like, well, they've got the teams down. I've got the team. I need to practice, so why not? Especially like ships. You know, we did our counters the other day with ships, and it worked out well. It is. It's something they need to address. All right. Could you look to see if I start double freshing Shin and farming the Night Sisters? Will I make balance second? You've got 3 months or 2 months, man. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't. I mean, you have if you commit to it, yeah, you could, right? I think they will work. It just hasn't been a priority, Wolfman. I mean, they're going to have to address it, and I think they are going to address it in 2025. Is my thing, because they're game modes that are just yeah. Um, I would if you want. You know what? I think looking at your account here, Depressed Wampa, especially Morgan Great Mothers for sure, Night Sisters, right, and then get you into Balin. I don't see why you wouldn't, dude. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 GLs, some of the better ones here with Bane. You've got your yeah, go for it, brother. I have no problem with that. You want to get your Great Mothers round up for your Night Sisters? They're really good. And then get into Balin, then go for Ahsoka maybe, or in your next GL. I think that's totally fine. Yeah, this looks like you're in a really good position to do this. Absolutely. Because you, yeah, Jabba, GMK, Leia. Oh yeah, go have fun with that. Yeah, it's something they need to address for sure, gang. Yeah, any argument for me. I mean, JC needs to be reworked. They need to fix the squish. TW just needs to be overhauled. Yeah, go for it, brother. I don't see why not. And I think if you commit to it, yeah, you'll be ready easily. And I'll round out your Night Sisters. Yeah, I have no problems with you doing that. You know, and then you can make a decision on what GL. I would say after you do that, then go into your next GL, whether it's Ahsoka or, you know, whoever you're going to go for next. SOKR doesn't really. I've never talked to them, Mad Max. No, I've never talked to one or seen it be talked to them. Other than this, give condolences. Like, sorry, you know. It's not a fun thing, and it's so that's little rottenness in Denmark, if you ask me. Methinks. Well, what could I say? I'm sorry. My condolences. I apologize. You know, because that kind of matchup, you're just like, they got no chance in hell of doing a damn thing. They're not going to beat any of your teams, even your lower tier teams, because they just don't have the relics in their teams to face something like that. You know, so it's like, yeah, it's yeah. When you see something along those lines, Mary J, it's like, oh god, that can't happen. No, you're not, Mary J. If you saw that, you would not bet on the underdog. Get out of here. You don't know how bad that matchup is, Mary J. He could go in with Watt and Wampa and win, no problems. I don't know. I don't know if it's a scam, Mad Max. It's just it's something wrong that they need to fix, right? I don't think it's a scam. It's a problem, and they need to address it, and they need to find out why this is happening, and they need to address it sooner rather than later because it's continuously happening, right? So it's not a scam, not a great player experience, right? So it's not a good thing, but they need to look at this harder sooner rather than later. You know what I'm saying? You're right. It affects more than just that player. It affects other people that are trying to get into Kyber 1 because of the great squishing and things of that nature. So yeah, it's something that they need to address quickly. It's going to lead to a big problem if they do not address that. So we'll see what happens. But, you know, we'll just keep plugging along. Well, you can see the score there. I brought it up there. We won. Our defense did quite well. Oh, we get our crystals today from that too. I forgot about that. Sweet. Oh, it's top of the hour. I need to go do my operations. Oh, I just happened to look and say, oh, it's top of the hour. I'm like, oh, I've got deployments to do. All right, let's see what Ranger has to give up today in territory battles. All right, let's do this one. All right. We need to give up in Geonisis. Operation 1, we give up the Chimera. Operation 2, we give up Blood Riven. Operation 5. I guess they don't want me doing this mission, then I ain't complaining. Just giving out these two. Palpy and Star Smeller. I give up a lot of things where I'm like, yeah, guys, I'm not doing those other missions. You want specific things, then don't have me to deploy that. It makes it a little difficult. Felicia. We have to give up in Operation 5 the U-Wing from Cassian. All right. Convince me. All right, and then in light side, what do we got to give up? Our riders. The force be with you. There you go. We did it, guys. We got the deployment team. You did a great job. Kale, I can look at your stuff. Of course, brother. It's Taco Tuesday. It's what we do. Of course, Mike. First, you'll have to sacrifice Mary J, but, you know, things have to be done. And Mary J, he's a team player. He'll take the hit. So if you want to, you know, throw a, you know, Hulk smash him or something, you know, however you want to. If you haven't fights, finish some stuff for red and currently working towards maybe so could be. You're getting Bo-Katan Mandalore. That makes me very happy. You know I'm part of the 2%. You got Master Qui-Gon Obi-Wan. You're getting Bo. You got a lot of stuff squared away here, KO. Yeah, it's like, do you go for seeing Lord Schmader, or do you go for the newer stuff? And we know the newer stuff's better, right? The thing is, keep in the back of your mind, KO, let's let everybody else hear. Hello over in YouTube. That's not English. I don't know if that's Russian, Ukrainian, whatever that is, but hello. What is this? Let me see what this person said. Trans. Oh, it says cool. It's a pity I just don't understand. It is in Russian. Well, I don't. Sorry, buddy. I don't speak. Ooh, sorry. Whose Jar Jar do you want to see, Mary J? His or mine? I'll show you his. Oh, come and see. Fantastic. Like it. Oh, for the event and stuff? Yeah, I can show you mine here. I'm just looking here. I'd say you got, with Bo Mandalore, right? You got kind of everything else in play here. This look fan bloody tastic. You're fine on ships, right? Yeah. Ships look great, KO. I mean, getting S, you have SLKR, so we don't have Lord Vader in C. Mm-hmm. If anybody speaks Ruski, could you help out our friend Sabrin? Hmm. I don't speak Ruski. My apologies. Pretty much with Bo Mandalore, right? I mean, if you're gonna go for your next GL, right? So we have Ahsoka, you have Vader, and you have C. Now, C wouldn't be a hard one to go get real quick before you jump into the GL Ahsoka bandwagon and Balin, right? Save Vader for last. Let's just be real here, KO. See if you went for him quickly because you can pop him quickly, sure, right? Just to have another piece on the board while you work on stars and stuff for the other characters for GL Ahsoka. I think that would be the play. Just work on the stars and those characters and then round out your C. Save Lord Vader for last. A lot of relics and gear and all that crap for a GL that kind of falling a little bit behind some of the stuff. I'd rather you get, into the Ahsoka stuff and C stuff before, and if you wanted to skip C and go hard into GL Ahsoka and get Balin, I wouldn't be upset. I mean, not having C and Vader done, and I think she's going to be needed for something in the future. I would say go Ahsoka and then C. Because your other teams are ready to go, man. You've done a really good job of being rounded here with all the other teams and characters. Now that you got Bo Mandalore, yeah, I think that's the play. Go Ahsoka, get her up and running. And then you can make a decision. Do you want to go Balin or C after that? I would save Lord Vader for last. It's just so many relics and Kartex and God almighty. If you're going to make a big relic and Karatech investment, I'd rather you get GL Ahsoka before Vader. So that's one thing. It's just a matter of what you think. If you think you can get C pop pretty quickly, then go into Ahsoka, then I think that would be the play. So get your Bo Mandalore done, and then those two, what you're more comfortable with here, KO. I wouldn't be upset with it at all, bro. I would totally. I wouldn't have any problem with that at all. I mean, C can give you some good options, but he's kind of limited on what you're going to do with them. So again, and Lord Vader's the last one. He's still last on the list. I wouldn't have a problem with that. C, round out character stars, Ahsoka, and then start going gear into Ahsoka. Once you get that done. So if you need something to work on, like just to round out those final relics and get C, pop him, and then go into Ahsoka. I think that would be the smart play. Get two GLs, pop them, and then when we don't have some madness going on, KO, we'll eventually go for Lord Schmader. But I mean, good God, he's definitely last on my list. That's just my thoughts. I think you got a very, very, very well-rounded things. Dark Cliffs is like, well, I was trying to finish my Lord Vader before Ahsoka. Yeah. Rough. She is, but I mean, if you think about it, the Bad Batch with the Kartex and all the characters and it is more expensive for Ahsoka, but what are you getting? You're getting a complete team with Ahsoka, plus all the characters. The troopers are fantastic. You're getting a lot of good shit from Ahsoka, right? Vader, what are you getting? You get Vader, and then you have to work on Maul separately. You get the Bad Batch, but they've really fallen off on like their usage. They have their moments, but they're just not as good. You get a lot of good shit from Ahsoka. Well, they both need a conquest unit, but if I'm going to pick one, I'm just going to be honest here, Mary J. If I'm going to make a big Kyrotech and Relic investment between Lord Vader and Ahsoka, yeah, it's more, but good God, man. Night Troopers have turned out to be pretty decent. And then, you know, you've got all these other... Ahsoka, I always would do Ahsoka for Lord Vader. Yeah, she's got her own team. It's just too good, man. It really is. Don't get me wrong, Vader's still a GL, but I mean, if I'm going to go heavy into something, I'm still going to recommend something that gives you way more shit than fucking Lord Vader, man. Yeah, starting in Darth Cliff in January 14th, they're going to do a cycle of the season 3 of the Bad Batch, so we'll be getting some new stuff. Well, they didn't really do that with Leia. Leia had all kinds of pieces all over the board. We had to piecemeal that piece of shit together. And then Jabba did. Yeah, Jabba had the 3. I liked what they did with Jabba. But yeah, I like that way more than what they did with Leia. It's just for one shit, yeah. C does not have Bane now, Mary J. You damn well know we all go around slaughtering people with... It's like, hey, hello teams, meet Bane. If I update the email address on my EA account, do I have to relink my Swgoh account to it? I think so, Zach. I'm not sure on that. He is the rule of 2. Matters that they brought in Darzana with him, Mary J. I would never, ever use them with C. I can look at your stuff. Let me pull up my Jar Jar real quick. For Mr. Mary J. And then I'll get to that. You wanted to see how I got Jar Jar Binkies. I went differently. I do know Mary J. The more the merrier. Yes. The weaknesses. Your weakness shows. I'm not sure on that, Zach. I was at the same time I'm getting this up. I think if you do update your email address, then you would probably have to relink because it'll be a different email address. And I think, yeah. That seems to make sense, Zach, but it's a realm that I'm not 100% sure on. If somebody else knows in the chat, they can say something, let me know. But I think if you change your email address as your main, you know, then yeah, for your EA account, yeah. Hey, thank you, Sylvie. That's right, 10 months. What's going on, buddy?
But I do not walk the way.
Yes, he does.
Did you bathe in the water?
He did bathe in the water. Why is that up there?
And have you removed your helmet since? No, I have not.
Why is that there?
Then you may join our covert and live as your ancestors
Well, thanks.
once did. You may leave anytime you wish.
Still got a little bit more slicing to do on him, but you get the gist of what I want with Jar Jar there. Hopefully that answers your question, man. Made him extremely survivable. He is an annoying little bastard. All right, small account. What are we looking at here? Ooh, small account, my ass. This has great mothers. There's nothing to review here. Get out of here, you. You get the hell out of here. You get the hell out of here. Do this small account. Too bad you don't have a lot of things to work with here, Sylvie. Yeah, this is a shame. It's a shame. Hey, the Lost Rumprat. I think we're getting Force Ghost Yoda. That's going to be my lifter for JML. The other one someone said was Leia, you know, Jedi training Leia. I was like, oh, okay. Another Leia. I beat him some Carrie Fisher some love. But I think those two are on the top of my list. Does anybody know if you update your email for your EA account, do you have to relink Star Wars? Zach's asking that. I think the answer is yes, but I just want some backup on that so I don't give poor Zach some wrong information. Wow, look at this small account. Wow, it's so small. Man, what have you not? Oh, look at all these things you have to work on still. And by that I mean you don't really have a lot to work on still. Sylvie! Mimsy! Well, I'm not going to hold that against you. You know, not having Lord Schmader, you know. How's your Spectre looking? Okay. Okay. All right, we're done. This month. All right. Theodore looks pretty good, actually. Pretty tight. Very toy. All right, Selby. We've done admiring your small account. Bastard. You don't even review this small account. You look at it. And take a glance if you'd like. You know, see some things here. Yeah, the Wolfman is always here. The Lost Swamp Rat. Yes, be careful. He likes to have English for dinner. I wouldn't worry about it. Go get Ahsoka. Worry about Schmader later, Sylvie. Honestly. Honestly. You know what you're doing, Sylvie. Turkey. I thought you actually had an alt small account I was going to look at. Like, oh, okay, what are you doing? What are you planning on doing here? What do you got going on here, gang? This is pretty interesting. Oh, wait a minute. This is a monster account. You tricked me. Hi, Ranger. Can you help me with my account? I could use your expertise, even though I know what the hell I'm doing and I have an awesome account. Okay. Man, I know how to mod and everything, but if you could look at it real quick. Oh. Hey, the Lost Swampert's words are hard, but he does say that that's he's got his day squared away, and that's all right. That's good to know. Zarevin says, how do I get a roster review? It's pretty even, Zarevin. Zarevin. Dog, Zarevin. Put your ally code in. A couple things you want me to take a pop at. That's all right, Sylvie. It's pretty squared away. Words are hard. They are. Speak well, I won't. Thank you for the sub there, Sylvie. Be fantastic. Appreciate you. Even though you tricked me. All right, we'll go for a few more minutes here. Bizarre even. And if you want one, put your ally code in. A couple things you want me to look at. Yeah, so we'll take a look. You don't have to do anything else. Yeah, if you want to be something nice for the Ranger, you just do exclamation shoey, toss some swimmers there. Now, I do have to drink shoeys. I have to drink the grog. But outside of that, it does help support like my costume things I do for charity, things of that nature. But outside of that, you don't have to do anything. Lord Vaders are rough. Yeah, they're a little rough. They're the roughest because of just what you get from it. Don't get me wrong, it's still a GL and it's good, but when you compare it to this newer stuff and things that are out, it's like, do I want to do your conquest? No, and don't ever say that to me again. Prestige, yeah, that's a good point there, Owie. Are we bringing up the prestige problem? Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with you with that, homie. All right, Zara even needs some help. I'm with you there, Owie. I have oodles of it, but for everybody else, I agree. I'm trying to get the Zetas squared away, Owie. You fight the fight for the prestige. I'll fight the fight for prestige. All right, let's sort this by speed first. All right, future plans include JML. I like it. Ezra, got it, and Darth Bane. Cool. I would say it. Smoothie 55. Thank you for the follow. This is the way. Hey, them bones, I believe Bones 88 is me. What's up, buddy? Okay. I would say since you have SLKR, priority is Dark Ray, right? Because if I go to your Spectre and just out there, we got a long way to go with, especially with the requirements for GL Ahsoka. So if you want to have them there, you can use them on your Jedi. However, Dark Ray be announced, you have SLKR, you probably want to hit Dark Ray before you do any major work on your Ezra. I do think of the things you just mentioned here, I would say let's get Darth Bane because he's another piece you can add to your roster here. Go to your Sith. Right? Darth Bane and any of these knuckleheads you can just sacrifice, and well, that's a really nice thing to be able to use on a lot of teams in GAC and stuff. He is, but I think even without Ezra, Rey and Ben and some of the teams for Rey would be fine. But if you didn't have it for defense, I mean, we've demonstrated in 3s some of the teams we've used against that, and 5s will be even more potent, right? Because you have like a full Ufu team or Starkiller team with the Nukrons that's like, good, but yeah. And Ezra can be good with JML too. He doesn't have JML, but he could use it for Rey. I mean, I don't know. Darth Bane is next level, man. Because you could put a Rey Ben combination down at your level, and it's going to give people headaches. It's going to give them the vapors. Ezra would make it a lot more difficult for them, but I think having Bane on your team, getting him rocking and rolling. Because you need Bane and a Sith. Go in there, they kill the Sith, and then Bane gets angry and slaughters 5-man Queen Amidala teams. You know what I'm saying? That's high value. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you got Bane and focused on, especially since you have SLKR, getting Rey up and running, that would be fantastic. And I do like the JML play. But if I had to go in order, I would say get Bane, get Rey, then you have Ezra. Especially once you go for you want to round him out for like JML or Rey, that's fine. You could throw him on JML. Says you did say that's going to be your next GL. I would say if you have Jedi Knight Luke, I might make a suggestion for you instead of unless you really want to go for it. Again, it's your roster. Instead of going for JML, that Jedi Knight Luke unlock, right? Once you get him squared away, I'd go for Jabba. And I'm going to tell you why. Jabba gets you in the Smuggler's Run too. Jabba is really needed in TB. Jabba can do conquests and do things that are unbelievable. And those rewards and stuff you get from Smuggler's Run 2 and some of the other stuff that you use for Jabba really make a difference. Yeah, I'm with you, Bones. He's one of the most valuable GLs in the game. So before you do JML, if you want to do him after Job, it's just a recommendation. If you really want JML, I ain't going to be upset about it. Well, yeah, the packs are out for JML, but I mean, we're going to assume that Zar-Even is not spending that kind of money. But yeah. Well, yeah, you need Jedi Knight Luke, but I mean, think about it. With what you're going to be needing for future projects you've got here, wouldn't it be kind of nice to get all those modding materials from the Smuggler's Run 2 to mod your characters and have all the slicing materials that you're going to need and stuff for your JML and other characters you'd want to work on in the future? I'm just throwing that out there. Smuggler's Run 2 is insane, like what it gives you. But I won't be upset, Zar-Even. You want JML? You go get JML. But, I mean, it ain't going anywhere. It's not like you can't go Jabba JML. And in between while you're working on all that stuff, you pop, whichever one you want to work on. Darth Bane. Definitely, Ezra, Dark Ray when she comes out. Take a break from your grind and just get those characters up and running. Once you get them popping the 7 stars, and you just take a break from whatever you're working on, get them to the relic level they need to pop on those teams. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just giving you options. You go with what you think is going to be best. Would you, if you got JML, would I be upset? No, it's a GL and he's really good. Do I think you'll get more bang for your buck if you go Jabba first? Yes. That is your call, man. And then let's look at your ships. I have Executor. Okay. Okay. Pretty solid. All the other characters, so Rad is not, but that's okay. All right. Looking good there. That's 6.2. Yeah, that's looking good. I'm okay with this. Yeah, give it a think. I mean, if you think about it economically, right? This is a resource management game. And you need to get as many places where you can get as many resources and rewards as you can. Java really does a good job of that. And that will let you get those Smuggler Run 2 rewards and other things you can do with Java that will eventually pay off, where you're getting all that extra slicing material and modding material for your characters as you move forward, right? When I always tell people, once you unlock Jeanette Luke, I always recommend to people that they get Java before they do Leia or JML, right? Because Java's just what he offers you, right? He's just such a great character. He's needed in a lot of places. He gives you really valuable materials, right? So yeah, that's the only, that's, you know, think about that as in considerations. Are you? Outside of that, I think your account looks great. Really well rounded, really looking good. Yeah, he helps in TB. He's unbelievably awesome in Conquest. I mean, he is a GL that you put the fucking thing on auto and he just destroys. So yeah. So just something to consider, Zari, right? But if you want JML, you think you're closer, you want to get him first, sure. I have no problem with that. Again, especially if it's a character you like more and things of that nature. There's no wrong answer here. I'm just saying what I think would be best for you. I just gave you what I think, my opinion, might be the best route for you. I'm gonna give you something to think about, something to mull over. You know, get that brain matter working a little bit. You're more than welcome, Zara, even, and keep in touch. You're very much appreciated for hanging out. And if you stick with us, you can ask me questions in our Discord anytime as we move forward. Whether it's modding, things of that nature is what I do here. It's what we do. Appreciate you hanging out. Hello, Dry. I don't think I said hello to you. Hey, the man with the best throw in the business is hanging out with us. Skaljahal. First come to the bird here, bark, bark, bark. Oh, the bird, here's an any tumbling tree. Or there's a bird and a chicken. My body is recovering from Christmas Geddon 2024, folks. Let me tell you, my knees are shot. My body is just worked out like a monster last week, and then I did all this moving and stuff to get all the Christmas decorations and stuff up and running. Ugh. With the Swedish chef, yeah. I actually got some Namis from that too. Always says double drops are great. I got 6 Omnis. I actually got a lot of Omnis from double drops. I was surprised. I have replenished my Omnis very well. Yeah. Who has an Omni I can go look at? How many do I have right now? 75. And growing. And that's after putting the 3 on Ezra. I'm like, wow. Yeah, it's the Swedish chef. The funny thing is when I do lines from Star Wars as Kermit the Frog as Emperor Palpatine, you know? People like that too, so I'll mix in different voices for different lines and stuff. People say, you know, use this voice for Star Wars lines. I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. I haven't done it yet. I'm thinking about it, right? What do you think? I mean, we do have some omnis coming up. I just, yeah. We could pop. We could pop them. We could do it. We could do it. We could do one right now. Well, we'll consider for the next TW. It could be talked into that thing. It could be talked. So we're not getting anything for Ahsoka. I'm waiting to see what's going to be on here, but I could be talked into putting a couple more TW Omicrons on before the next TW, and we'll talk about it. Yes, I might do that for you, Allie. Remind me for the next TW, Allie. I will do that. Yeah. One on Shin Hati. TW. We put one on Shin Hati. Hati. You saw it. Just a Shin Hati. All right. We need to do crane. Yeah, we need to spend our energy. Let us do our daily energy stuff. I don't have enough of those. We're okay with that. Wait, where are the green? Greens and blues are going to be my... That's right. I knew there was something low. Yeah, it's the greens. I got to farm these for a little bit. All right, you get your ass up. Ignite. And then... That's going to end in 30 minutes. Get nothing from any of that, so that sucks. All right. Yes. Well, I think I'll just spend the rest of my... Thank you. Claim. Claim. Rewards. Oh, thank you. Delicious. We continue on this track. Let's get some hot stuff. Oh, we're okay. And ships. We need to start doing these. Yes. My God, did Huang take a lot? Good God. Oh yeah, I gotta do the boo right. Alright, I gotta do Conquest today. We're getting there. I'm already in Sector 2. What feats we got here? Alright, let's talk about Conquest since we're dicking around here. Unaligned Force users, we can do that. We have to do Dark Side ones? Is that the last team I was doing? It was the last team I was doing. Huh? Oh, they still need some time. Alright, they haven't fully recuperated. That's fine. I need my energy. Fine. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it either. I don't think the 5. I don't think this is. Do not get the ships. PSA. Do not buy these things. Do not get those. You're gonna get the events now, so don't. Save it for light side currency and dark side currency. Maybe some gear if you actually really desperately need it. It's only 4, but really you should be saving shard currency. That's right. Don't do it. Don't be one of those folks. I agree. GL currency or datacrons. That's it. Don't do it. Don't be that guy. Come on, guys. Don't be that guy. I think that's a little... I mean, sure. Like, say you're 5 away or something, right? Or, you know, you need 5 more shards. Sure, if you got a little extra shard currency, but I wouldn't be going heavy into the shard currency for that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather get my datacron stuff there. You know what I'm saying? Get those, get them datacron squared away. Get them up and running. You know what I'm saying? Search for that cash. Gotta get that cash. I'll tell you what, there, Bones, them goddamn den crawls, boy. I tell you what, you got to work on them things, boy. They got a lot of stuff here today. About to pop all these suckers out to eat, boy. I tell you what. Get these suckers done right here, boy. I get these things popping and running and get them to eat, boy. I tell you what. Let's see, what do we get? Bonus for light side characters. Don't care. All right. Okay, and then we'll do the other one. They're bringing back King of the Hill. Well, that's fantastic. Well, I'll tell you what, that goddamn Bones reminds me of my son Bobby backstage sniffing that propane and whacking off to that U-porn. Yeah, a ton of stuff does get renewed, so yeah. I'll tell you what, goddamn Bones is speaking truth to power there. The 6 a.m. and that bar ain't right. I woke up that way, goddamn it. You're trying to train, you can't untrain that, yeah. Yeah, you can't. We're men. Men. I mean, to give you an example, you know, the beautiful women are in our lives, you know. And Bones has a beautiful, beautiful partner as well. They're not always around, and sometimes you gotta spank one out, you know. You need men. You need you porn. We need it. Oh, that'd be interesting. I may check that out, Bones. That looks like, you know, see your characters as they age a little bit. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, I might check that out. That's right. You get him. That's right. He's a limey bastard. Bones. That's what he's making fun of you. You get him. You get him. So I'll be, remember guys, tonight, I'll be back tonight for some Baldur's Gate 3. You can come join me and hang out with me and the goddess Alchi Dumpling as we continue our Baldur's Gate 3 journey. And then, we'll be doing our streams tomorrow, of course. I don't know about the lunch stream, but we'll definitely have the Wednesday night stream. Mainly because Desi's going to be here. We got Thanksgiving stuff to do. She wants to take me out, do some stuff tomorrow. So yeah, but we'll definitely be doing the Wednesday night stream tomorrow night. That'll be my last stream for the week. I normally stream like a madman, but not this week. It's Thanksgiving, and I got things to do. I have food prep and things and stuff, and shit to cut and cook and crap, and, you know, I'm busy. Luckily, I got all the Christmas shit done, so it'll be a nice, resting, relaxing. By that, I'm going to be running around with my head cut off. So we'll be definitely back for some Baldur's Gate 3 tonight. If you love the D&D and Baldur's Gate 3, we got the whole compilation. Go back and watch. And then we've got the D&D streams we've been doing on Saturdays with the homies. You can go check that out. It's been a lot of fun with Alchi and Johnny and Fine Corinthian Leather and everything. So it's been fantastic. So we'll do Conquest here in a little bit. Yay. I gotta say though, boys and girls, these feats are pretty not hard to do. I'm just saying. I'm gonna knock out all. That'll be painful. And then the sector feats are not that difficult either. Win with this person in your squad things, you know, it's like, okay, I think I can pull that off. I don't care if they live or die. Like, oh. Character died. Shame. That's a shame. Darn it. Well, we still got the feat done. So yeah. Oh, he's messaging me. Wonder who it could be. Is it Satan? Sideshow's trying to get me to get the 30% off the quarter scale Boba Fett from Hot Toys. Limited stock. Oh yeah? What do you got for me here, Sideshow? You know the ones that I want, and that ain't the one I want. Pretty good. What's the price on this thing? $520 minus 30%. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, no, thank you. No, thank you. That's enough. That's enough out of you, Sideshow. I've got my deluxe Kenobi. I'm looking for my deluxe Schmader. That'll be my next big project. Hot toys are quite expensive. That, I'm waiting for the new jetpack to come in. I need to check on that. Let's check on that while we're streaming, see where we are at with that. The I know is in transit to Birmingham. Don't know, in the next couple days that jetpack might be here. Find out. Yes, they will be, my friend. That's a good point. There always says GSC end of season reward should be today, right? You bet your sweet ass they will be. It is what it is. I've gotten used to Datacrons. I'm not the biggest fan of Datacrons, but I've adjusted. They've gotten. It's one of those things I work on, like mods. I mean, mods are mods. I don't sit there and go, oh my god, I want to real mods. I'm so happy. And just the tool and the belt, the things I have to get fixed and use and work on and make better so I can be competitive somewhat in GAC. Fine. Do I like them? No, but you know. It is what it is. We have the main name ones that I wanted. It's true. Eat enough bologna, you like bologna. Yeah, the interface is rough too. Keeping track of them and things of that nature. Yeah, I think they need to upgrade the interface. I agree with you on that. Same thing with Conquest with all the data disk. I mean, Jesus Christ. And before we get out of here, I'll show you my setup on what I'm using. I've got Guard and Penetrate, Undercover, Leader's Resolve. I'm using Caustics and Ability Fatigue. So yeah, it'll be dots and making my team very survivable. So you die quick, you can't kill me right away. That's going to be my plan for data disk and yeah, again, Conquest is just, it's not my favorite game mode. I mean, I'm more of the PvP guy. But, you know, I get stuff. I do it. It's necessary. We're getting Dark Ray, so I'll do Conquest, you know? TB is what it is, too. I mean, TB is, still a new one comes out. It is what it is. Okay, TB. Go in, do my fights, get rewards, do that stuff. It is what it is. We get our daily one yet? No, we're done with all that stuff. So, request. Chapter 2. I see what you did, you scallywag. Done with all the character quests. I won't be doing that anytime soon, so. Alright, we are squared away. On it like a blue bonnet. My final call for questions stuff. I do have some phone calls and stuff I have to take care of this afternoon before we get into our streaming. I will be back tonight doing some Baldur's Gate. Yeah, so from what they said after GL Ahsoka, their hour, yeah, with the Bad Batch, I'm kind of interested to see myself what's going to go on with those new characters and stuff in that show, because that'll be the next era and stuff that they talked about. But that'll be in January, so when we get closer to that, we'll start rocking and rolling. And just as a friendly reminder for all you folks that want to come attend, we do have a chat in the Discord for MegaCon 2025. You need all the details and stuff. You're going to be in the Florida area. You want to come down and see me in the full Beskar costume, looking like Beskar on the screen as you see it there. Then join us there. If you need information, message Finity. So there you go. GL Han for Merc faction? Nah. Maybe. We'll see. I already started doing that, so let's see what happens. Let's give them some time to work on the stuff and see what they come up with. So, good positive stuff from Capital Games, but we'll see what happens. The Thron. Mm-hmm. No, they threw him into a raid. I mean, he's legendary, but they threw him in a raid, you know. All right, we're gonna end the stream there. I got some stuff I got to get taken care of. You need me or anything, join our Discord. You can message me directly or tag me in the Swgoh channel and things like that nature. Think about coming to Patreon. That helps support the channel. But just watch the video, subscribe, leave comments. That always is appreciated. Follow us on stuff. But yes, I got things to get done and squared away. Gotta get ready for that. Daisy Jingle Snarf. She's gonna be coming down tonight. She's getting ready for her Thanksgiving, Christmas stuff we're doing this week. So everyone have a great rest of your day. Love you guys, and I will see you tonight for Baldur's Gate. If not, I'll see you tomorrow night for the big Wednesday night